performing, like your show track should not have lyrics. Like you shouldn't be rapping over lyrics. It's like horrible. There's so many people doing that right now. And another thing is when they have their phone reading the lyrics, like, I don't think they should be doing that either.
Yeah, that's kind of, that's...
the lyrics?
Yeah, like they'll be performing, but they'll have their phone and they're reading the lyrics.
That's like putting on the hits.
Yeah. And welcome back to another exciting episode of New York Queens Unplugged. I'm Nikki.
I'm Fred Love.
And today we have a very special guest by the name of Renee Royal Mickens from Royal Hustler Promotions. And she is a local PR relations. She's in PR relations in the Bronx. And she's doing some really exciting things. And we have her on the show today. Welcome, Renee.
Thank you.
Renee.
Thank you.
It's very nice to have you. Before we begin, I just want to thank all my subscribers. We're up to 14,000, and we're growing. And we just want to thank you for, the continued success and supporting us. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button, and definitely follow and share as much as you can. Push us out into the algorithm. We truly appreciate it.
Wow, that was nice.
Yes, definitely.
I felt very overwhelmed when you said that.
Oh, why you felt overwhelmed?
Because that's good that people come support black businesses.
Yes, no,
yeah,
definitely.
At the end of the day, black minority business, blacks, Latinos, and all that shit like that. Because we in the struggle right now, so we need to get up and help each other.
That's a fact.
No need to hate.
Yeah, no, we definitely in a struggle. Also, you can also follow us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We are going to be going live on Twitch on the day that we tape, and then loading it up on Wednesdays.
Yay.
We were on Monday nights, but now we're moving to Wednesday nights. It just makes it a lot easier.
And the time?
Yes, with time, yeah.
And what time did the show be airing on Wednesday?
Oh, at 7 p.m.
Tune in.
Definitely lock in 7 p.m.
Thank you.
So
Nice.
we're going to get right into our interview with Miss Royal Mickens. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Tell me how you got started in PR and relations.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, one, I want to thank you for saying my company's name right, because some people, they be like Royal Hustle.
You get sued for that too,
Really?
That's T.I.
Oh, wow. And it's the ER at the end.
Okay.
So my company is actually Royal Hustler Company. I have a promotions arm, which is the Royal Hustler Promotions. I started out, I have two different stories, but from what I'm doing right now, it wasn't originally public relations.
Okay.
I started out doing some promotions. And from there, my networking, it grew, and I connected with people that needed specific types of services. And so I would just be able to offer those services. And that's how I ended up into the PR realm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, can you bring us back to your early days of starting in PR? Who was your first client that you can remember?
My first client, my company, it was kind of, I want to say that part was kind of birthed when I was going to church.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had started a company called Kingdom Communications.
Nice.
And that was as a result of reading a book by Rick Warren called Purpose Driven Life. So at the time, the church that I was going to was reading the book as a whole. So as I was reading the book, I was learning the gifts that God gave me. So from that, I started writing for the newsletter in church and working in the media department in the church. And then the first outside client that I had, she was a minister. Her name was Pat. I can't recall her last name, but she would go out to preach. She would go and preach at, CCC Church in Brooklyn? Yeah.
I went to that.
You did?
Yeah.
So she was there as a minister. So while she's, ministering, then I would do her table selling her books and stuff like that.
At the mega church.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, ATMs in there. In a restaurant.
And then I ended up moving to Atlanta. So when I moved to Atlanta, I had a client that was how do I describe it? It was a dance school.
Okay.
And the people that owned the dance school, the husband, the wife, and the kids, they all were Clark Atlanta graduates. And the husband taught tennis there. The wife taught something else, and they each taught something in their dance school. So they would have summer intensives where they would have the kids come out and do ballet and tap dance and modern dance classes over the summer. So I was instrumental in getting them in a back to school fashion show led by Macy's back then. Yeah.
Oh, that's
awesome. You've been around, and it's like I thought you were talking about the other story about the church, but you know.
Oh no, I can't.
But like but like I can say, Renee has been very She helped us a lot. She helped my crew, and Renee been doing a lot of things in this game for a long period of time. But she should been a long time ago got her flowers. But now I see she getting it because they won numerous awards.
Well, let's get into that.
Yes.
Can you tell us some of the awards that you've won? Some of your accolades.
I've received the Schneps Media Power Woman of the Bronx
I did
award.
see that. Yes.
And then the following year they nominated me for an Icon Award.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and that's basically off of, I want to say, not so much public relations, but I do a lot of stuff in the community. Yeah.
Okay.
So
because you've been very instrumental in the hip hop culture, can you tell us about some of the clients that you've worked with over the years, other than the Violators?
Yes.
That's a big client.
Yeah, that's a big client because there's a lot of you.
Yeah. So I work with Spig Nice from the Lost Boys.
Oh, nice.
I work with Gross De Niro, who's also part of Lost Boys. He's a independent music artist. I've worked with Scott LaRock Jr. I met a couple of independent artists that was under his label. They've all grown into different spaces, but a lot of the guys I still keep in touch with. One, his name is Joe the Poet. It's Music by the Poet, but he's like doing a show opening up for Conway. Yeah. I've worked with a lot of the pioneers that the first generation hip hop artists, and I still do some things with them. There's a couple of events coming up that I'm involved in. One with DJ Jazzy J.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
He has a event coming up. Bronx River. It's going to be DJ Jazzy J Day, but it's going to be in Bronx River, and that's going to be September. I believe that's September 6th.
Yes.
And then the rain date is September 13th. So he has a lot of people coming out for that, and yeah. I mean, let's see who else.
Now you being very kind of sort of modest, like.
No, because you know
you
why?
are. I need you to name some names. I know you don't work for some people.
I don't really like dropping names.
Yeah.
Because people get a little,
weird.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I don't. I mean, also Tony Crush. I can mention Tony Crush because he has a hip hop festival coming up on August 2nd, and that's going to be in St. Mary's Park. So Tony Crush is he's from the Cold Crush Brothers. He's a founding member of the Cold Crush Brothers.
Okay.
And they will be out there, and there'll be some other like DJs and MCs that'll be out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. That's what's up. Okay. Now, can you give any advice to someone who's an aspiring artist and they're looking for management or just looking for direction in the music industry? Would you be able to, give some advice or lead them in the right direction? Or somebody does, like, they're just starting out and they just don't know where to start.
Right. I would say music showcases are a good place to start for independent artists seeking to gain access. But the thing about the independent the independent showcases, one I would recommend is Maria Davis.
Okay.
Maria Davis does Mad Wednesdays once a month
at the Shrine, right?
At the Harlem Shrine. Yeah, she's good, and the reason why I recommend her is because she's reputable and she's not trying to overcharge the artists just to get exposure.
Yeah.
And the main thing is that once you connect with her to perform there, you get tickets. So the artist has to sell tickets, and that's very important in this industry in terms of trying to build up because a lot of artists, they go and perform in all these places, but they don't sell tickets. And so now if they've been doing this performance for over 10 years and they've not sold tickets, then they're not getting people to, like, their fan base to come out and see them perform. So that's something good to start early on.
Get on yourself.
Yeah. And then there's one main thing also, or another main thing, is that when these independent artists are performing, like, your show track should not have lyrics. Like, you shouldn't be rapping over lyrics. It's like horrible. There's so many people doing that right now. And another thing is when they have their phone reading the lyrics, like, I don't think they should be doing that either.
Yeah, that's kind of, that's
reading the lyrics.
Yeah, like, they'll be performing, but they'll have their phone and they're reading the lyrics.
That's like putting on the hits.
Yeah.
I hate when I see that.
But the thing about it is, it's your song. So how don't you know it?
Because my ghost wrote it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that came from, but that you would never see that in the history of hip hop, in the foundation of hip hop.
Definitely
the first 3 generations, you never see that.
And let me just take a piggyback real quick. When people sit there and say, "How would you get into the music industry?" First of all, get your social media up right now. This is what it is right now.
Yeah.
If you want to be an independent artist, the label's not saving you.
No,
so what you have to
not.
do, you have to get your social media up real quick. Then you got to sit there and put out good music, quality music, and sell your own stuff. Get your merch together, get everything together, and just create your own fan base, because these are the people that's going to support your movement.
Right.
So once you complete that task, then after that, everything else should be smooth sailing.
Right.
Yep. That's some really, really good advice.
Yeah, it's definitely good for them to have merch when they're going out also, and giving out T-shirts or giving out something.
Bet on yourself.
Yeah.
At the end, I throw in the crowd. Listen, because right now you got to woo people. Like, you got to get to the point, because nobody want to listen to their music. Is like annihilated nowadays. Once you chew a little bit, it goes, it disappears.
Right.
If your music is popping, it will, people will carry it. If it don't pop in, something new come out, you're going like the wind.
Yeah,
that's how quick it is now.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Here today, gone tomorrow.
That's a fact.
Right.
You see it so much.
You're like, gone.
Like, over the years, there's so many artists that have came and went, or one-hit wonders. You're like, I really like that song.
Right.
What happened to that artist? And then 20 years later, it's like, oh.
A lot of the artists go to them, they really make their money, they overseas. They treat like celebrities, they treat like real royalty over there, because they respect the art.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else is important? Your paperwork. Like, when you start in this music, please, these split sheets and all of those documents for your copyright, please don't go anywhere. I wouldn't even perform without having that, because I don't know if y'all saw it yet, but I saw it a little while ago pop up on my newswire. Salt and Pepper is in a lawsuit trying to get their music, and the judge is saying they can't because they never own their copyrights.
I did see something about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
You know what's so crazy? People sign on the dotted line and then read the fine print. Because everybody back in those days, everybody just wanted to be on.
Right.
Yeah.
So they didn't really find the fine prints and, like, look at this. And you like, oh, what's that? Oh, that's just technicality. Don't worry about that part.
Plus, not only that, Fred, like, back then, we didn't really have the resources. There was nobody there helping us saying, this is what this means. Right. You know what I mean?
Now, but what it is, like, I always said, and one thing I could respect about people that have been around in this industry for a long time, they helped, the real ones helped a lot of artists retain lawyers and things like that. But let me tell you, the bad thing is a catch-22 with that too, because what they did was they refer you to the lawyer that they deal with.
Okay.
So guess what they're going to tell you? Oh, this is a good contract. And guess what you did? You signed that contract.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's the real ones helped you for real. But the ones that was trying to get you, they'll get you the same lawyer, the same accountant, and things like that. And it was robbery artists. A lot of artists. I help some people direct it to get they recoup their royalties, because a lot of artists been 40 years, 30 years, 20 years without receiving no royalty checks. They didn't know where their money was going.
Right.
And we got some people that helped guide them to the right people to start receiving their royalties. Because think about this: you got 30 years. Once you're 30 years, all rights reserved back to you.
Right.
To the artist.
Yes.
So you think about 30 years, they got 30 years worth of your money, and now you get the money, you get your music back, but guess what? Shit ain't worth nothing now.
Right. Yeah.
That is true.
It's ridiculous. And a lot of them were taken advantage of, I feel, also from me, having conversations and being in certain spaces. I can kind of see that there are some people that took advantage of them because they were young and they were having fun. A lot of them didn't even know what they were doing. They was doing this for the love, not
Drugs.
knowing where it was going to go. But, meanwhile, now you have people sitting back on the contracts from the first generation of hip hoppers that they're still collecting money, but the people that actually create, the creators, are not receiving that money.
Yeah, that's
right. So it's.
I can tell you so many names right now in my head that just think about that in my head
Right.
that really don't get royalties.
Yeah.
That's sad.
And the royalties is one thing. What about the publishing?
Publishing.
Right? Like the royalties is pennies compared
No,
to
the royalties.
publishing.
I mean the publishing, because the publishing is like, you know what I mean. Like they get you 30 years, your publisher reserves back to you, so you control your own publish. That's yours. But like if your music is not done and whatever. I know people that makes $2 or $3 million a year off of just their music, right, and the publishing, and they receive nothing.
Wow.
Or they get pennies on the dollar. Because of what you signed, how you signed your name.
Right. Yeah. So artists, you got to pay attention to this stuff.
It gets real, man. It get really real.
Yeah, you gotta read the paperwork.
Or I Ortiz Cross.
Yes, and if you don't understand it, have somebody read it over for you. Take it to a lawyer, or just wait until you can afford it. I guess
The music industry of then to now is like a whole, not even a 360. It's like a 980 or something. Because right now it's like in the day it's direct to consumer buys now. So like right now I'm an artist. I don't have to go to get my music pressed up and this and that. I just upload it and I could go to direct to sell. Like I could sit there and say, hey, you gonna buy my music? Or you put it up, say it's $2.99 or $3.99, whatever you want to sell it for.
Right.
So boop, 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 the music's downloaded. Your money goes whatever percentage you got to give to the upload division, whatever. The rest comes to you. But at the end of the day, you could promote you promote yourself, get the best pictures, get the best performer, get the best music, and sell it to yourself. Go rent a little venue for yourself and go do a little show and be like, hey, because at the end of the day, you are your own commodity. If you don't sell you, who gonna sell you?
Right.
That's true. You're right.
Pimp yourself.
No, you have to. You definitely have to.
No, that's
in this
definitely
day and
true.
age.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta pimp yourself.
So, do you have any advice for someone looking to get into public relations and help artists? Like where they can start, or maybe gain some of them skills. Like I know you started in the church,
right? Well, the thing with public relations is very broad. So getting started, like public relations, really it's not about you as the person. How do I say this? It's not about like me, for instance, me doing public relations. It's not about me being in the spotlight. It's about me creating a spotlight for my client. And that's where a lot of people get it twisted.
Okay.
Because people want to be that person in the spotlight, and it's not about that. It's about you putting your client there. So you have to know, what is your purpose and get involved. I didn't get involved because I wanted to do public relations. In fact, like I said, I've been writing. I've been writing for a couple of articles. There's a couple of news, a couple of magazine outlets that I have. So I can write and put, maybe write-ups for people in these in these media. But at the same time, it's like you have to know the client, what the client needs, where they're going. If it's something marketing, that has nothing really to do with public relations. The marketing is separate, So the marketing is really going to be pushing like sales and stuff like that. But the public relations is really visibility of the client. Yeah. So even getting it started, it's hard for me to say because I didn't say I wanted to do this. I ended up doing it because of certain things that clients need. So if I'm working with an independent music artist and he's looking to because I was booking them for shows, right? Not really booking for shows, but a couple of artists that I work with, I got them to perform, like say Rucker Park, certain places like that. But then it come up that they needed electronic press kits and stuff like that. So those are the things that I kind of learned myself how to do because of what the client was needing. Because in that independent realm, you can need a service and somebody be like, oh, I can do it. Give me $500.
Oh,
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like it because at the end of the day, I feel like we all trying to get somewhere. So
Yeah.
I don't try to overprice stuff to make things hard for people. I try to price it in a way that you could still move. You can move, you know, and make something happen out of this. So that way, when maybe one day you can afford, like, you know, a higher level of service.
Yes.
So I don't do that. And, you know, I've connected with other public relation people down in LA, which was really nice because they were very, you know, everybody was good. It's like a public relations award that they do. Now, these are the real public relations people. You know, they do PR for like Nick Cannon and Beyonce, you know. So I go in spaces like that with them, and I kind of learn little things because it's levels to this, you know. Yeah. So right now with my company, I'm working with another organization so that I can kind of get leverage in terms of getting people in maybe Forbes or you know, like a higher echelon of media.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And, you know, I'm glad that you were able to explain that not only to myself, but to the viewers, because you gave me more insight to what public relations is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot. You know, I see a lot of the girls that they you know, like they do, like say a book release. A client, one of their clients have a book release, so they are, you know, doing everything from, and this is why where the budgets come in when somebody says I need a PR, and now you have to give like a $10,000 deposit because if you're coming and you're trying to do a book release, you better believe that when you step in that venue, you know, it's gonna be like, it's gonna take you into another place. So it's all decorated. You know, they have the speakers set up. It's very professional.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's nice. Can you let us know where we can find you?
Yeah, so I am on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Royal, ROYAL, period, Hustler, HUSTLER, period, company, COMPANY. And I put a TM because I have my trademark.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely got to trademark it.
Yes, yes. Yes.
All right. That's awesome. And we appreciate you coming and spending time with us on New York Queens.
Oh,
Do you
thank
have
you.
any? Oh, you're very welcome.
I apologize for being late. I just, you know,
No,
I got
that's
a lot of
okay.
stuff going on and it's crazy right now.
No, that's all right. You're fine. Fred, do you have anything else to say?
I was speechless today. I don't mind sometimes. There's some people I'm getting good at, you know, doing that. Just being a little quiet. Sometimes.
Just being quiet.
Sometimes you have to listen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Sometimes you do
I
have to
agree.
listen.
Yeah, listening is.
I want to give him an actual question. Cause we're gonna change nickname again. Well, I like Hollywood Drip.
Well, I don't think they knew the first name.
Oh, I like that one.
You're a mess. I can't with you.
And please comment in the comment section if you like that too.
Yes. Comment, like, and subscribe. Please
And share.
and follow. We appreciate that. It pushes us out into the algorithm. Thank you. You can also check us out on our Facebook page. And don't forget, you can check us out on our Instagram. And we do have submissions in the highlight. In the highlight section. So if you know someone or you yourself want to come and be on the show, you can submit the form and we'll get back to you.
Maybe a year or two from now, but that's just joking.
No, not a year. Well, thank you for joining us for another exciting episode of New York Queens Unplugged, and we're out.
Peace.
Peace.